Hi, this is Tara Omatosho with an interview from Inspire into Action. Today I am talking to Keisha Braxton. How are you doing, Keisha?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good. Keisha's here to tell us about her business and all the things that she has going on. Could you tell the listeners about who you are and what your business is?
I am Keisha Braxton. I am the owner and founder of Keys for Fitness. It is a fit camp that I run. So basically group sessions that I run. Clientele base is pretty much women, but men and women are always invited. Been training now for 3 years. Been certified for 2.
Okay.
Initially, I started off with my first client was uncertified, but I just had such a passion for it.
Right.
She gave me the opportunity to train her without any credentials. She was really my guinea pig.
Right.
Yes, I messed up, but
Yeah,
I learned a lot. And now it's just something that just comes to me so easy.
Well, that's what we're going to talk about, some of the things you learned, because I want people to be able to take a lot away from this interview. So what inspired you to start becoming a fitness trainer? I mean, how did this all come about?
What inspired me? A lot inspired me. First was, let me start from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I gained 55 pounds when I was pregnant.
Yeah.
So initially, I was my own trainer.
Okay.
I lost 33 by myself quick, and then I
Wow.
got stuck at a plateau. I started working with a trainer. I loved his style. He didn't scream at me,
Mm-hmm.
but he still found a way to motivate me without demeaning me.
Yeah,
so I like that.
Yes.
I've always had a passion for fitness. I was always the one. I played basketball, but I was always the one that loved preseason workout. I loved running without the ball. I loved it, right? That was the part that I loved.
Okay.
And everybody always told me how different I was for loving it.
Yes.
So maybe fitness is really what I need to do.
Okay.
Ultimately, I got into it to, go forward. I got into it. A friend, we were sitting down at the table for a friend's birthday dinner.
Mm-hmm.
I told all my friends, anyone who lets me train them, I'll train you for free, 8 weeks. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't.
Mm-hmm.
She loved it. She lost 22 pounds.
22 pounds.
In 8
Wow.
weeks.
Wow.
And she was really struggling with self-esteem issues and everything. She was struggling in her marriage because
Mm-hmm.
ultimately, if you don't love yourself, how can you really, exude that love with your husband?
Yeah, that's true.
So it really helped her out, and I saw how much I was able to help. And I've always had this desire or I guess burning sensation inside, like I want to help people.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't just a temporary help where I go help feed the homeless one day or seasonal. It was something I really wanted to do, and that I felt good helping them, and they felt good in return. So fitness came about.
Okay. All right.
So that went good. And then ultimately, another motivation or inspiration, my father.
Okay.
My father had diabetes.
Okay.
It affected his life so I won't say quickly. I'll say he was diagnosed probably about 30, and from 30 to about 45, diabetes was nothing to me, right? I just thought, oh yeah, he has diabetes. It's not dangerous. It's not.
Because a lot of people don't think about it as life-threatening.
They don't. And then I saw his health start to deteriorate. With high blood pressure, vision loss. He lost his vision. Just all this stuff. Nerve damage. He couldn't walk really well. So in turn, when I'm receiving my clients from my fit camps health questionnaires and seeing they have some of these, diseases that my father had or, that he had, and they could possibly be in the same situation, it really got a fire in me to really go hard with this fit camp and really make sure nobody else has to watch their parents suffer the way I did. Yeah. So I kind of bring that on through fitness, and I let my clients know that. At the time when I was training, my father was alive, and I was telling them my father's sick, and to see him have to suffer every day, and he was such an active person, it hurts my heart. And ultimately, I wanted them to use that as their motivation. Right. Don't make their kids go through that.
Right, that's so true.
Exactly.
That's so true.
So I ended up losing my father, actually, March of 2015. So actually, the year was just Friday the 18th.
Wow.
So it just came up on a year. And that was very tough. I kind of never want to see anybody have to do that, right? It's okay. Nothing is okay, but if I was in my 60s, 70s, and he was so much older, he was 53 years old.
Oh, wow.
So, he's missing
And it didn't
out.
have to be that way.
It didn't have to be that way. He could have took more precautions, but honestly, he wasn't the one that just, it happened because he didn't exercise, he didn't eat right. He kind of did.
Okay.
It was one of those things. He was just genetically disposed. His pancreas just stopped producing insulin, but in turn, when he got it, he didn't take all the preventive measures that he should, taking your medicine all the time, checking your blood sugar all the time. So yeah, some of those things could have been prevented.
Yeah, yeah.
That is my duty now to make sure, these parents and these young kids who have these parents who think that it's okay to, not eat right or not
Right.
exercise on a regular schedule, just here to show them like you have
So
to.
you work with them not only in their body but also their eating habits, and I mean, how is the whole program? How is it ran?
So the whole program is really focused on exercise.
Okay.
And my niche is exercise that you can do in your home.
Okay, great.
So when we're at fit camp, I don't have a gym. You don't see a lot of equipment. You'll find free weights, which are dumbbells, usually 2 to 5 pounds.
Okay.
You'll have a yoga mat, maybe jump ropes, and I may have cones that I bring, but technically you don't need them.
So these are all things that you can have access. You don't have to have dumbbells. What can you use instead of dumbbells at the house?
Honestly, you can use water bottles.
Okay, that's good.
You can pick up some of your kids' toys.
Okay.
I mean, anything that gives you a little resistance. It doesn't have to be heavy resistance to get it done. But that is ultimately my goal. If you go out of town, you should be able to still work out. Yeah. If you're in a room at college and you don't have that much space, you should be able to work out. I don't use a lot of space. And I don't use a lot of equipment. Okay. And that's my
So there's no excuses. And you come to her camp, there's no excuses why you cannot lose weight unless it's just you.
Exactly. Now the eating habits, I do a lot of suggestions. Do I do meal plans? No.
Okay.
That's not really my focus. My thing, my passion is the exercising and getting you to, I guess, learn that you can do it anywhere.
But you also are coaching them that, if you're doing this camp, it would behoove you to change your eating habit.
Most definitely.
Because if you're paying the money and you're taking the time out your schedule to do this, why would you be eating pizza, fried chicken, and all these other things that keep you fat?
Exactly. So yes, and that's what I say when I give suggestions. Most definitely, like, it's always, why would you work so hard here and then go home and just pick out? It makes no sense. Yeah. Most of them, they work so hard, they don't even want to go home to eat, to be honest. I'm sure. They don't even want to go home to eat, let alone pick up a piece of
don't be scared by that. Don't. Check her out.
Don't be scared by that. I tell everybody, week 1, have so many people think they're going to quit or they won't make it and they're so discouraged. But one, we're a family there. So a lot of my clients, my former clients, they'll be there to help you, motivate you, and you'll get motivated because you go at your own pace. I tell everybody, we're adults. You need to step off and get water. You do that. You come back right away. I may have to pull you back quicker than you want to come back.
But you're missing these reps. Come back.
Exactly. But we are definitely a family at Keys for Fitness. Definitely nobody is there to criticize. Everybody's there to just see each other grow. And most people are, into the workout so much or so tired. They don't have time to look at the next person and see what they're doing. So it's a comfortable place.
That's good. So tell me about who you are, because she has her own business, but you are a single mom. Like, how do you do that? So I'm telling you this for a reason, because a lot of people use their children or things that they have going on as excuses of why they cannot start their own business.
Exactly. How do I do it? So many people ask me that. That is so funny. It's just all about time management, right? I say, what would I be doing if I didn't train people? I go home and we could do homework early and we can watch TV. Do I need to watch TV?
Does he need to watch
Does
TV?
he need to watch TV? No. So it's like the hours that people spend on the couch, sitting at home so they can stay on this strict schedule, and they probably still don't stay on schedule. It's like, why not just use your time wisely? I even teach my son, use your time wisely. Yes. Every hour of the day, if I can use it wisely, I like to do it.
Yes. My
favorite question to my friends, anybody is, what did you do today to make your day productive? And I like to take that, I internalize that with myself. So basically, my child doesn't live a normal child's life. So most of the time, people's bedtime at 5, 7:30, 8 o'clock. He doesn't go to bed till 8:30, 9 o'clock. But it works for us. Yeah. It's always been our life. So it's just, like I said, our time is always used wisely. It's do homework. So from pickup from school to time for fit camp, we probably have 45 minutes. Okay. In that 45 minutes, we have done homework. We have ate dinner.
Wow.
And we have done our reading.
Wow.
And then we go to fit camp. If work isn't done, I'll make him sit down and he'll have to finish it at fit camp. Then as soon as it's over, of course, some clients want to talk, so sometimes we don't get home until about 8:30 because fit camp is 7 to 8.
Okay, okay.
As soon as we get in the door, if you want a snack, you can get a snack. It's upstairs, shower, brush your teeth, in the bed.
In the bed.
So it's during the week it's busy, but I love it.
That's
I
good.
love it. And I hope that he sees it, and my son just knows like it's no reason for you to be lazy.
Right.
You weren't brought up that way. You know, he sees that having a busy schedule can work. I still have a life.
Mm-hmm.
Most people are like, well, I'm sure she doesn't know why I do.
Yeah.
It's just time management.
Time management. That is the key thing. And I think a lot of times if people reflect on the hours they use and what they do, they'll realize that they're wasting a lot of time.
Exactly.
I mean, I know I look back at my schedule sometimes. I'm like, yeah, I probably could work out. I probably could, do those things. But then for whatever reason, that's why I need you to motivate me. I need you to motivate me.
I will. I enjoy that. I enjoy sharing my story with people because you can. Even people, that I work with us say, well, when I get off, I got to pick my son up. I got to do this. Well, I make sure, even now, I still got to work on my body.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
no one wants a fat trainer.
Nobody does. So, and really, that's my walking advertising.
Mm-hmm.
I get stopped in the grocery store
body.
sometimes. And that makes you realize, hey, I have to stay on top of it too, although I'm busy.
Mm-hmm.
So I pick my son up. If I only have 20 minutes to go to the gym, I do it. I still do it. A lot of people say if I don't have an hour to dedicate to the gym, I can't go. If you can give 10 minutes, give 10 minutes. If you can give 20 minutes, 30 minutes,
really good.
do it. It's just all about making your time in the gym also useful.
That's good. No, so do you need to have a gym?
No.
Well, you of course you said you don't need to have a
Exactly.
gym. You're showing them ways and exercises they can do at home or wherever on the road.
You can get a jump rope. So you can do a 10-minute jump rope routine. And even if it's not a routine, even if you're just strictly doing forward jump ropes, that is a total body workout.
Wow.
And that's something that I focus on, total body.
Okay.
So you're working your arms, you're working your calves, you're working your quads, your hamstrings, your glutes.
And people don't think about that. They think they gotta go to the gym and run on that treadmill for 30 minutes or whatever. But you're saying, look, 10 minutes, jump rope, start small, make big impacts.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
That's great. That's great. So, in regards to being a businesswoman in this field, what are some challenges or mistakes that you made that you can share with the listeners? So, because if there's someone out there that wants to do something similar to you or some fitness type of camp, what can they glean from your experience of already doing it?
Believe in yourself. If you didn't start out, I guess, with the aspiration to have a partner, don't think that you need somebody to venture out there with you. You can fail by yourself, I guess. You can fail by yourself. That was my
succeed.
Or succeed. I'm sorry, but a lot of people are scared of the failure.
Yeah, that is so true.
The success part. If they succeed on their own, they're okay with that.
Yeah.
But just know that that's why, not to take it from a negative aspect, but it's reality. You can fail on your own. You don't have to have that partner to have that clutch of what you think, oh, if I fail, at least I can bring somebody down with me. Because when you succeed, you start going back like, oh, maybe I should have done it by myself. But not in reality. But I guess that was one thing. Just have faith in yourself. Having faith in yourself. Knowing that the business is a roller coaster. Fitness, that business is a roller coaster. I had to learn that. Probably still taking me time to learn it. You get your peak times, which is usually around spring now.
Right.
And then you get your decline, which is usually, honestly, summer into winter.
People feel like they already got it, or whatever they got, they're going to flaunt.
Yep, exactly.
I got this, I don't need to continue working out.
Exactly. People are ready to travel. They're traveling a little more in the summer. Beginning of summer, you're good, but end of summer is when it kind of falls off.
Because people are getting back to school, back into routine, and they probably feel like they don't have that time.
Exactly, that is. So just knowing the business and learning that things won't always be, on the up, but it's good. I had to teach myself, if one person shows up to my class, I'm training them, and I'm going to be motivated, not just like
train them as if there's 100 people there.
Always. It's never about quantity. It's always about quality. So if you have 2 loyal customers to show up, you train them like you have a full class. That's one thing I had to learn.
Because sometimes those numbers can be discouraging.
They can.
Because you're like, why aren't they showing up? I know that I have a good product. I have a good service. I'm reputable. and I get results. So why aren't the clients showing up?
That is so the truth.
Yeah.
And I even went around and asked clients sometimes when it started to tell her, they're like, I just really don't have the time. Or I just really, I'm going to come back. So you got to understand, it's not you. Most of the time, it's not you. Assess it, though.
Yes.
Assess the situation, ask clients, get surveys, and then just move forward and work with what you have.
That's good. Do you ever do like one-on-one at people's houses, or you just strictly do the whole, the camp?
So initially, when I started off, I did do personal training. I did do one-on-one, but my main focus now, being with my schedule, and my son being in what I call real school now, my schedule is it's more tight. So I just do fit camp, the group classes.
For right now.
For right now.
For right now.
For right now. Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. So in regards to just business in general, what are some things that you can that you think that business people should have, like some skills, some qualities that you feel like maybe they're in the fitness business, but maybe they're not? What are some qualities that you think are important to have? You said time management. That was really good. But what are some other things?
Time management, consistency, ambition, organization. As far as skills, you must be organized, especially if you are doing this thing on your own.
Yes.
Especially with fitness, you have health questionnaires you have to keep up with. You have boot camp waivers that you have to keep up with. You have insurance that you have to make sure is paid and kept up with. You have to learn. If you have 25 clients, every paying client wants you to know their name. You have to.
That's good.
You have to.
Really
it's
good.
about communication, learning how to
building a rapport.
Learning how to deal with so many different personalities in one class. Some days you get a class that's full of energy, and it's like they work off each other and then some days it's so dead, but you have to find a way to liven it up. And it may take a little longer than the first 10 minutes of the class, but you learn how to get your clients going. So ambition, communication, time management, organization. More than 3, but
yeah, I know it's a lot. It's a lot of skills that you need to have, but these are all attainable skills and things that you can. If you don't have it, you can work on it. And I'm sure there's lots of people around me personally that would help you, assist you in doing that. Quick question. I just thought about something. In your class, you said you have other people that have been training with you that will be there too, so they help out in regards to setting the atmosphere and the tone. I mean, how does that work out?
They do. So a lot of my clients, I guess, that have been with me from the beginning, about 2 years ago, they'll be there, and if I'm off helping somebody and a client looks like they need help and they know the proper form, they'll step over and they'll help them without being asked. They'll motivate others. Someone to get discouraged and want to leave, and they're like, no, I'm telling you. They'll share their story. Week 1, I wanted to quit. I wanted to do this.
That's good.
But week 2 was better. And that's always my thing. I'm telling you, week 2, you'll see a difference. And that's quick. Yeah. A lot of people like quick results, right?
Yes, yeah.
So by week 2, you're seeing an improvement from your week 1. By week 3, you're seeing an improvement from your week 2. So that's the motivation to keep people going.
Well, that to me, I'm like, that sounds exciting. Like, where do I sign up? Because a lot of us, you go through like this routine of working out and you don't see results, or you have to buy this, or you have to buy that, and it's like, okay, she's telling you from her program she gets results, so it behooves people to at least try you out for the 4-week period.
Exactly, the 4-week period, you'll see an improvement in your stamina. You'll see an improvement in your motivation, your will to work. There's so much you'll see in 4 weeks. It may not just be a body image, but you'll definitely mentally think of yourself better because you're doing something to better your body. I would definitely say that.
What about mentoring other people? Do you ever mentor other personal trainers?
So I do have, she is in college now. I do have one. She comes sometimes to my classes. She'll participate in the classes, but she is aspiring to be a trainer. She wants to get certified. Doesn't really have the time now with college classes. Actually, this summer, she's going to work with me.
Okay, great.
I'll let her run some of the classes. She'll help me out. Any equipment I need, kind of, set up. cleanup, motivation to the clients, different things like that. So
that's good, because I think it's important as an entrepreneur to give back or assist people, and so that's why I asked you the question to see if that's something that maybe a listener is interested in doing. They can contact you. How can someone get in contact with you?
You can contact me through my email. It's Keys, Keys, the number 4, fit, FIT, @gmail.com. Email is the best way to get to me. If I don't respond within that same day, most definitely the next day I will respond.
Okay. So how are you doing the whole enrollment of if they should just contact you through your email?
Yes, contacting me through my email does work. You can also, I'll have my website up and running hopefully by next week. I'll provide you with that link, and maybe we can get it back out to.
Well, you can just say it right now.
You have it? I don't have that. I don't have it. I have a blank dummy.
Okay, no problem.
While it's being built.
Okay, no problem.
But I will get that to you.
Okay, all right, great. And I'll make sure that it's updated so that the listeners can, because she's running these sessions every month. So just because if you hear it this month and you called it too late, you can join it anytime. Is that right?
You can join anytime. It doesn't have to just be at the beginning of the session. If it's week 3 of the month session, you can still join in, and your month won't start. Your month will start the day that you start, basically.
Okay.
But I offer 2 packages also. So a lot of my clients not a lot, but some people have work schedules that aren't as lenient as maybe if you work for the government. I have nurses that come train. I offer a $75 punch card.
Okay.
And you get 5 classes with the punch card. And you can use it anytime between April and October of 2016.
Oh, that's cool.
So I try to make that more convenient for my clients who can't commit to the full 8 classes, which is the month pass, and that's for $120.
Okay, so it's 2 times a week?
It's 2 times a week.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
2 times a week. Monday and Wednesday, 7 to 8 p.m. We are located in Largo, Maryland, at Largo High School, right on the tennis courts.
Okay, cool. So if you're in the Maryland area, you can access her services. You can contact her by email. Another question I wanted to ask you was, if someone wanted to start a business like this or something similar today, what are some things that they could do today, or what are some things they need to do today in order to start that business?
I would say the best thing, start with your marketing, I guess. What is your marketing scheme going to be? Or not scheme, but what is your marketing vision going to be? I started out training people before I guess I took the business live, so I can have pictures to show some of my work. It's basically just word of mouth. That was my best advertisement. Starting out with friends, with family that actually, who will support. And then once I had their faith and I had the faith within me,
right?
Then I kind of just branched out. It wasn't a lot to building it. It was kind of just getting a distribution list together, honestly, setting up an email so people can contact you easily, because anybody paying their money wants to be able to access that person they're paying their money to.
Right.
It was creating a name, getting a logo, because you kind of want to brand yourself. You want people to be able to identify, and finding a place to train. And really, I didn't want to overhead, so we go outside.
How hard was that? I mean, you just have to contact the local school, or?
Honestly, it kind of just people in my life. God just like the people in my life.
Favor.
Exactly. My son's father is the track coach of Largo High School.
Oh, okay.
So he kind of had a connection with the athletic director.
Okay.
I spoke with her, and
she was like, yeah,
she was
great.
And it was easier, I guess, in that sense, finding a location.
Okay, all right. So the first thing you said was really good. You were saying that start with family and friends. And I think that is so key in regards to, because they'll give you feedback. They give you feedback, positive or negative, and it's easy to take it. Your family, hopefully your family will be honest with you, and they will tell you, like, no, you need to straighten this up, or you need to, this was really good, I really like this, you need to keep this.
Or you need to tailor it to a beginner's level, and then go intermediate, then go advanced. That was one thing I had to learn.
Okay.
I've always been an athlete, so getting that feedback from my family members. Hey, look, I can't do this move and that move.
Keisha, I'm not running 2-a-days. Come on.
And it was eye-opening for me, because I'm like, you're right. I've been kind of training this way forever, but who has it's not.
Yeah.
I need to learn to always have a modified version of the standard version.
Okay,
basically.
that's good. That's good. But that was really important that you started with your family and friends, because, like I said, they'll give you the feedback. They'll, they might even pay you. Who knows? Sometimes they just want to get the free thing.
Exactly.
But it's good to start with people that know you. You know them, and then you can receive their feedback, and then start moving to other people. So she's giving you tips on if you want to start your business now. It might behoove you to start with your family and friends to see if this is even what you should be doing, because your family and friends will tell you, like,
they will tell you,
Keisha, I don't think this is really good for you.
I don't think you can motivate me. I don't think that exercise was good. But no, the feedback from family and friends was awesome. And who doesn't want to help the people that are close to you first and then branch out?
Yeah, that's true.
Because sometimes we forget about the closest to us or our community. So I've always wanted to stay local to where I grew up also.
Okay.
Not to get off family and friends, but I want to help the community that I grew up in. So that's
true.
why I pretty much advertise in Largo, Capitol Heights, the close area.
Okay.
I want to help those people. I want to help maybe parents that I went to school with or things like that. Because my age range is so big. I have 55-year-olds in my class.
Wow, that's
Keeping
great.
up with the 25 or beating them sometimes.
I know, that's
so that
great.
really motivates me. I always say, I want to be 95 and still able to run the track.
Or
at least walk it.
No. There's a lady up in Baltimore. She is running. Have you ever seen her before?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think she's around like 70 something.
Yeah. So fitness is a lifestyle. And you work with Keisha, she will show you that this is a lifestyle. So I think it's very important. That's why I really wanted to interview you to assist you in getting your business out there, and also just to find out more about what you have going on. So I think the listeners really were able to get some information from you. I really appreciate you taking the time to do this with us.
I appreciate you having me, and I really do hope that you take something away. Like I said, you don't need a gym. You do not need a gym to work out. You can work out right in your room, right in your house. You can utilize everything in that home. Utilize the steps. You can use the banisters to do your push-ups. Anything. You can use a chair to do your push-ups. You can use a chair to do squats. Just don't limit yourself to a gym. You do not have to pay all those expensive fees. You don't need equipment. Your body is all you need.
That's good. And Keisha, you need her too.
And me, yes. I can show you. I can show you how easy it is just to get started.
Yeah.
And stick with it and make it a lifestyle, because it's not that difficult once you get a routine.
That's great.
I'll definitely show you the way.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us with this interview. I pray that this is something that you could take away, a lot of skills, a lot of information you could take away from this. Thank you again.
Thank you.
All right.